Hey folks, hope you're doing well out there. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I'm taking a flyer today and it's kind of fun. I've had the channel a little more than 5 years, and so out there in promotion land where artist promoters, smaller promoters generally, have seen the channel and then I'll get emails about new releases. And a lot of the new releases have nothing to do with country music, so of course that gets no play, but I'll take a look at them. When I get something from an artist, if they say they're a country artist, I'll listen to a song of theirs, and if it's like if it's like pop country, of course I don't react to it. But every so often I'll listen to 3 seconds of a song or so, and I'm like, oh, this could be fun. And I love giving the little guy or the new guy or the artist I haven't heard of exposure on the channel. It's just kind of fun, right? So we mix in the George Jones, the Merle Haggards, the Loretta Lynn's, with some of the new ones, and it's a very pleasant surprise. So this is that. Tia McGraff. I hadn't heard of her. I got an email actually just this morning from their people, with the promotion kit and the media information, where their information on the artist and all this. And it's usually in very small font. But Tia McGraff's song Sometimes Love's Like That. And Michael Stover, in case you see this, which I'm guessing you will, you should get credit for this. Michael's on the job, Tia. He sent me this. I'm just taking a flyer. So let's see what we've got here. She's an Americana folk artist. That's what the press package that I got said. And she's from Canada. Oh, I got my USA hat on. I'm a USA shirt, and now I got my Canada hat on. Tia, this one's for you. Sometimes love's like that. What's it like, Tia? I remember she had a really pretty voice from the 5 seconds I listened to
it. Tripping over the moon on a way to the stars.
Nice.
You looked at me and I struggled to breathe as you caught my heart. But a young girl's heart will break.
Uh-oh.
Sure as summer's burn must fade. Sometimes love's like that, innocent as a lullaby. Sometimes love's like that, fleeting as a butterfly. You'll never know how the crashing of waves in the moonlight takes me.
She's an artist. She's an artist. She's not just a singer. She's an artist. There's a purity in how she delivers not just her voice, but the lyric. There's a different level. So, some people go into things because they think they want to be something. Other times people go into something because they are something. She's an artist.
If I held on to you just a little too long, it's 'cause everyone needs a place to feel free, like when we were young, where I still can touch your face, and a first kiss can't be
Can or can't?
Sometimes love's like that, innocent as a lullaby. Sometimes love's like that, fleeting as a butterfly. You'll never know how the crowd
so many metaphors and analogies. Tripped over the moon on the way to the stars. Got the berries and the wine. There's a lot going in here, but she's embodying all of it.
Innocent as a lullaby.
Nice breath.
Yeah, fleeting as a butterfly. You'll never know how the crashing of waves and the moonlight takes me back. Sometimes love's like that.
Nice backing.
Sometimes love's like that. Sometimes love's like that. Yeah, love's like that.
Oh my gosh. That production itself, the instrumentation on that too. I mean, I was of course focused on her voice and her delivery because in some ways it just, I don't know, there was such a purity to it. And I don't mean classically, like, I mean, she does have a very, very beautiful voice. I don't know if she had training or not. Some people, I'm absolutely convinced they've had training and they taught themselves. And you're like, how do you teach yourself that level? But the instrumentation here that went along with it, that's one of the challenges and joys and privileges of doing reaction videos, hearing a song for the first time, that sometimes there's so much in a song that you're so pleasantly surprised, hence the look on my face, because you can't take it all in. And I don't want to say I pride myself, but I absolutely enjoy being tested mentally. I like whether it's linguistic, whether it's mathematical, whether it's physics, whether, I don't care, whatever, basis in logic. The artistic side to life, when something comes at me that I can normally dissect lyrics, or I can at least come up with a reasonable understanding of these most esoteric, seemingly disjointed words and ideas, like Josh Ritter. I mean, try figuring him out, and sometimes I do. Well, not him, but the lyrics. But when something comes at me that's so condensed in its not necessarily perfection, because I think that's unfair to artistry to say perfection, but my experience of something, when I'm experiencing basic elation at the humanity of an artist who's able to sing like her, but when coupled with instrumentation that supports that artistry, so that I could say ideally or perfectly, like the match was ideal. The instrumentation did not detract from her voice. It didn't overpower it. That's probably on the producer side of things and the mixing side of things. But the way it was done with the piano that came in, and the way the drum and the bass were sort of offset at times, but they came in at the right time with the lyrics. Well, not the lyrics, but the vocalization of the lyrics, that it was just condensed purity. It really was absurdly well done. I don't know if you folks have heard of Tia McGraff before. There were a couple of times in there where I heard a bit of like a vibrato and a held note that reminded me of Alanis Morissette, another Canadian. And I love Alanis Morissette. There's just, I don't know, Canada's got a lot going on. It's unbelievable artistically what comes from. Geographically, landmass, it's huge, but population-wise, it's not. And yet, brilliant artistry. Norm Macdonald in comedy, and Alex Trebek in television as personality, and now Tia. And Tia, I think in Spanish means aunt. Tia, Titi. But I gotta rate this song. Man, what an absolute pleasure. I mean, it's going to be all downhill from here. I don't know how you go higher, but there was nothing wrong with that song. Nothing. That is a 10. I'm so pleasantly surprised, as you could tell, Absolutely. Just I get an email this morning and I'm like, yeah, I'll take a flyer. Who knows? I listened to 5 seconds. She had a nice voice. It certainly fell within the pale of country. It's more folk. And I'm cool with that. Like folk is within the pale of country to me. That's for the non-pop country for the channel. And when it turns into something like this, good Lord, Lori, it's there it is. So Michael Stover, thanks for reaching out to me. I don't know if it was an automated email and I'm on the email list, but I'm glad I was. That's good stuff. So there it is, folks. Tia McGraff, a 10, a D-ace on Sometimes Love's Like That. The little fat cow jumped over the moon, but in this case, she tripped over the moon as they were on their way to the stars. And that's a beautiful, beautiful mind picture. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country and hats off to Canada.